everyone, I'm here at EGX's Retro Corner with the god of retro himself, John Linneman from Digital Foundry.
Yes, it's good to be here.
Yeah,
what are we going to do?
Well, we're going to check, like, basically, I want you to blow my mind with facts about obscure Japanese consoles.
I'm not sure that's going to happen. Well, we'll see.
There's lots of stuff, and of course, I want to get you to play Manic Miner on the ZX Spectrum, because he's never played the ZX Spectrum before, so let's go and check some stuff out.
All right, let's do it. Let's play some of this for some reason.
So let's warm things up, warm things up with a bit of Mortal Kombat on the PlayStation 1.
So, of course, being that we're here in the UK, everything's running 50 hertz PAL. Sorry, it's not cool, man.
No, I don't remember the controls too well, but I know I used to be amazing as Striker, so... No one plays Striker, like everyone thinks she's a dick. But... Oh God, there we go, I got some... I can get some grenades in, and there is a way to do a funky little slide, but I can't remember how to do it. Take that, Digital Foundry. Striker wins.
That was awful, man. I did terrible.
So I used to play this mainly on the Super Nintendo. So I'm not used to... Ah, nice throw. Not used to the controls as much on the PlayStation. There we go. Oh, the controller's a bit dodgy. I still won again, John.
All right, that's fine. We got to move on.
Accept defeat, John. Accept defeat. Man, look at that. What amazing fact can you tell me about Sega Saturn and Sega Rally?
I mean, this is a good port of a Model 2 game. It doesn't look like the... Oh, these are the bad controllers, though.
Oh, no. This is one I've not played. In fact, I don't think I've ever played on a Sega Saturn before.
Wait, what?
I've never played on a Sega...
You guys never played on a Sega Saturn before.
Sorry. They were expensive.
But I've never played on a ZX Spectrum, but the Saturn's better.
We're fixing that today. No, we're going to fix everything. Bit of pop in there. I know that. That's a technical term.
What's that?
Pop in. Is it a technical term?
It's not that technical of a term.
Oh, God damn it. I'm trying to impress you here, John. You've really done me in here, John. I'm pretty sure you rammed into me there.
Hey, it's just trading back, man. You hit me earlier. And...
Well, I'm coming back for the rear ending. Ooh, sounded weird.
Pretty good.
It did. This corner is the best place for me to overtake you, but I failed. It's 1-1. It's 1-1.
All right, so you got Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I got Sega Rally. All right, we need to do the next. So you wanted to know about obscure consoles, actually. We should look at this one here.
Okay, what is this?
So what we have here is the NEC PCFX, which I'll be doing a video on sometime in the future. There was the PC Engine in Japan, and the TurboGrafx 16 elsewhere. It wasn't a huge success outside of Japan, but the original was a huge success. This was essentially the 32-bit sequel, but they focused more on 2D and video. Yeah. There was a lot of video-based games.
I love the fact that the machine actually looks like a mini PC tower almost.
Yeah, right? It's a pretty neat looking little thing.
So the good thing about EGX's retro gaming area is that there is not only are there favourite games that you played in your childhood, there are these obscure consoles that perhaps you've never played on before. So if you're coming this weekend and you want to try out a console that you've never played before, this is a perfect place.
This piece of garbage right here is the Philips CDI, the infamous CDI.
My God. Is this the one that the Zelda game came out on?
This is the one that awful video-based Zelda game, like 3 Zelda games, like the Wand of Gamelon and all that.
Yeah. How come the Philips CDI was so terrible?
Well, most of the games on here, again, were video-based. Yeah. Like, there was a lot of full-motion video games.
Okay.
So FMV ruled the day back then. And it was just, it's not a very powerful system.
Yeah. Again, I remember this one being super expensive when it came out.
It was also very expensive.
Been burnt.
So this is not a great machine. So at least I don't think so. Sorry, CDI fans.
You only just recently bought your Jaguar.
That's right. I only just got into the Jaguar recently, and this is one of the games I have because it's Tempest 2000.
You have to have it, although I don't have it, which I need to sort that out.
It's the biggest one you're missing, man. So this is this made use of the Jaguar's CRY color mode. You have 8 bits of color and 8 bits of luminance, which allows for really smooth color shading. So like on the blue cone here, you'll see as it goes from the different blue shades, it's very smooth. So one of the best things that's happening here right now is they actually have Doom 2 Deathmatch networked.
And actually, yeah, I have seen the other side. They've got Quake 2 as well.
They got Quake 2 over there, and they have like Jedi Academy on the other one. So this is good stuff, and I appreciate, they're not using CRTs, but at least we've got 4x3 monitors. So that's cool.
Yeah. Unfortunately, these are widescreen and stretch, so it kind of ruins
that's not great
a bit. But Bomberman with a multi-tap on the Super Nintendo is basically one of my favorite games ever. It's one of the games I've spent the most amount of time on it. It's like the ultimate party game of my youth. The amount of hours spent to Bomberman like dwarfs the amount of hours I've spent on PUBG and stuff like that.
It's good stuff. I love Bomberman. Yeah. I think we found the crown jewel of the show right here. It's an original Outrun machine.
This is pretty amazing, John. I don't think I've ever seen one of these in real life before, but.
And I think I'm going to play it.
You should do it. Show us how the masters do it.
All right, we're going to do Magical Sound Shower.
It's the best one, man. So he's got some speakers right at the back of his head, blasting out a soundtrack.
You might have to do the talking for me.
That's fine. You do the driving, I'll do the talking. As soon as he starts turning, this cabinet's going to... There we go. That is some high-tech shit right there, John Linneman. How many frames per second is this tilting in?
It's 30 frames a second. Okay. Because they hadn't yet hit 60 on the Super Scaler games. This is one of the early ones. Wow, that's pretty terrible looking, right?
Yeah.
But it's available, so let's play 50 hertz, squashed and stretched version of Street Fighter 2.
Hey, you're going to be all right with that?
No.
This is going to hurt John a lot.
And it's composite video even? Oh. I don't know, man.
I don't even know what he means. I do. I know what he means. The only move I know for Blanca is like mash. No, mash punch.
Oh, it's in slow motion.
There we go. Ah.
Oh, that.
Is it slow motion because of the PAL issue again? He does seem pretty slow, actually.
It's unbelievably slow.
On a corner beat you. There you go. Look at this.
Wow. Okay.
There you go. Some big Blanca knees to the face. What I need to stop, like what I'm trying to do now is do moves, and it's just not a good idea for anyone, especially me. There you go. Have 100 hand slap in your face. Yeah, that's it. You're in this corner. You're dead. Yeah.
I just can't get. I can't.
Look.
All right, we gotta try a different fighting game.
Okay. So they've got a whole retro Sonic section here.
It's like the 50 hertz Sonic zone.
Which one of these out of these is your favorite Sonic?
Oh, I like Sonic 2.
Sonic 2, yeah. Me too.
It's right over here. See, it's really slow.
I mean, for me, that's what Sonic was like. It's odd that
it's fascinating to talk. Since you grew up with this seems normal, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not unplayable or anything. It just feels really weird because it's running a lot slower.
So Sonic Mania, you were saying to me earlier, it's based on the speed that the original Sonic on the NTSC version
exactly
would run.
Here we go.
All right, what's this one?
Street Fighter 3.
All right, Street Fighter 3 I have never played, so you've got a chance now.
This is a great looking game though. One of the best 2D fighting games ever made, both visually and gameplay wise.
Yeah, I mean, look at that animation on the characters there. That is super cool. See, the thing about button mashing is pros, or people that know the moves, they don't know how to counter it because they don't know what's coming next. Neither do I. It's part of the joy.
That time.
John Linneman, 3-1 Eurogamer to Digital Foundry. What's happening?
I'm not great at fighting games. That's what it is.
We need to get on a driving game.
We'll try it one more time.
Okay, I'm going to be this weird looking dude.
So you can win again.
Well, you know, never say never. Oh no, I think you might actually get me this time. I need to do my button mashing. The power of the buttons, no! Damn it.
That's frightening the way you play. Do we need to do one more to like decide the
no, I think that's 3-2 now. 3-2 Eurogamer Digital Foundry. So yeah, if you're a fan of Street Fighter,
it's all Street Fighter here.
Street Fighter history lesson, loads of different consoles. But you think Street Fighter 3 is a good one to try out?
I think it's the best of the bunch.
Excellent.
There's this character Mario. I don't know if you've heard of him. It's like Manic Miner. It's like a copy of Manic Miner.
I think they totally ripped off Manic Miner for Mario.
You kind of get the idea of the quality here because the older games have more people playing and the newer ones not really, right?
Yeah, that's weird, but I think you got games like this that people would have played in their childhood, and perhaps, unlike us, they don't hoard retro consoles, and this is the only time they can come and, you know, dip into games they played from their childhood. Like,
this is a good point. I mean, I think this image right here, this is like the Wii U in a nutshell.
I love
the Wii U. Yeah. It's a great system, but
it is the Wii U.
It's sitting here. Nobody's playing it.
Oh no! Oh Johnny!
Oh, it's actually got dust on it.
Oh wow!
There we go. DF and dust on the top of the Wii U. We were here.
I had to physically stop myself from drawing a cock on that.
Oh no!
Another old school. We got the wood-paneled Atari here. This is a classic. Look at the controllers for the ColecoVision.
These are amazing. Not really.
Hello, police. There's been a crime committed. Voider. It's not really a telephone.
Yeah, it's kind of, yeah.
Look at that.
These buttons are awful.
They're terrible, aren't they? This is for playing Pong and stuff, I guess. Twiddle up and down.
Yeah. I think these might be the best controllers ever made.
Holy shit.
So, we've got the D-pad here, and we've got 2 action buttons.
This is amazing. They look like Mario's nipples.
Food fight's all right.
So I just have to run and eat the food.
So it's just like real life.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a banana to throw. Throwing bananas. Have a banana. And then, yum.
Wow.
Excellent. This is it. This is the classic ZX Spectrum, the 48K model.
Wait, so the controls are QW and X. I can see why this was so popular.
Yeah. So nice and easy. I'm going to put you back at the beginning. You've got to collect all the keys, right, and get back to the exit. Now this game is bastard hard. I'm not going to lie. This is a very tricky game.
It's very jarring when you get hit.
Yeah, you've got to be very, very precise with your jumps. There is a knack to each level. You can't really deviate from that knack too much. You have to jump in the right places. So if you jump onto this stone, wait. You got to wait for this guy to start coming back at you.
And then I jump over him.
Oh, a bit too late.
Too late. Wow, this is brutal. So is this better or worse than Mazzer?
Better and worse than what?
Mazzer.
Mazzer. This is, well, Mario ripped off all of this stuff. Mazzer did, but Mario's going to be a bit better. It is. This Mario might be better than this, but this is better than Knack.
Okay.
Definitely.
This is better than Knack.
100% better than Knack. Can I get that key's always really tricky to get because
the ground gives out.
Yeah, and if you hit your head on the blue icicles, you
have to go back.
Yeah, you got to get to. Oh God! So not only have you got. Oh fuck! Ooh. Not only have you got your air running out, you've also got to get back. Oh shit! Oh well. Yeah, you get back down and then you're there. That's Manic Miner. I did it right there. You know, I didn't do too bad. I think we've done a pretty good tour, haven't you? Like,
as good as it could get. You know, we missed a few things, but I think it's pretty comprehensive.
Yeah, it's pretty comprehensive, and the best thing is 3-2 to Eurogamer. Unlucky Digital Foundry.
Well, you know what? I think I'm going to get in here and play some Afterburner.
Do it. So, if you did enjoy this video, do like and subscribe to Eurogamer. And if you see us wandering around EGX, do come and say hello. Thanks to John Linneman from Foundry as well for imparting his technical wisdom. Goodbye.